And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's China against Brazil.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And here's the starting 11 for China.
Well, this system gives them a good defensive base. A well-drilled back four, a solid midfield with wide players tucking in, and two forwards who can press the ball. But does it provide enough fluidity going forward? I'm never sure.
The starting 11 for Brazil.
Well, it's the same system, so it's very much about the individual battles. The team that wins more of those should dominate and win the game.
And the game begins. Wang Shuang. Now, does she mean business? And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
So they get the ball moving again. Can Brazil come up with an answer here? Not a great challenge. Free kick here. Could be troublesome. Failure to keep the ball by Brazil. Zhang. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. And China ready for the throw-in. Extremely sloppy in possession. Beautiful pass. And the keeper's delighted to see that sail well over the bar. Goal kick. And intercepting it. A real opening now. Well, if we're being honest, she should have squared the game.
Absolutely, that was a great chance to equalise, and she didn't take it. That's a bad miss, really.
Yao Ling Wei. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Oh, a fine block. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. Over it comes. Well, it still could be dangerous. And in the end, no damage done. Well read to win possession back. And is she going to score from here? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And over it comes. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Well, she's gliding through. Now, who can she pick out? Well, it wasn't a productive cross. High quality defending. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Zhao. Chance to cross. Cross towards that far post. And the danger's still on. Well, they can keep possession of it now. And that'll be a Brazil ball. Promising attack, this. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Takes aim! That is a really disappointing effort. Goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Winning the ball back. What can she do from here? Will they get themselves level here? And alarmingly, that is a long way off target. Opportunity here, and still a chance. Oh, great block. Corner to Brazil as they look to get back into this game. Elects to go short. And making the move to the inside. Well, the cross came over, and a real need to get rid of the ball here. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Can she find the right pass? Laid into the box. Can she put it away? What a save! Counter-attacking, very much an option. All hands on deck. Can they forge ahead? And the ball is loose. And problem solved for now. On she goes in possession. Can she pick the right option? Preferring to go infield. It's got to be! Well, it might still work out for them. Danger averted for now. Under a fair bit of pressure.
Well, just take a look at the stats. They've certainly been great in opportunities, but they just haven't been clinical enough in front of goal. Some of their finishing has been really poor. That has to improve at some point in this game.
And now they need to put in the effort to win the ball back. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Possession lost. And she moves the ball with intent. Could be troublesome. Opportunity to take the lead. And a really fine piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I'm not sure that was the right decision. Easy save in the end.
Wang. And out of play. The pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Happy to take on the shot. And the body in the way. Gao Chen. And that was a very fine read. Now, options are plenty. Still possibilities. Threat over for now, it seems.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
She's made a really important challenge. Now the pressure being exerted. Zhang. Now can they make something happen? And she's being egged on by the crowd. Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. Now, will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? Oh, it's there for her. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Well, disappointing end to the move. Oh, surely! Well, hit with power and almost the right precision. Oh, poor from the keeper. Oh, there it is! The mistake punished to the maximum, and the goalkeeper left distraught. Huge error.
Well, here's the replay, and if you ask the goalkeeper to play up from the back, that's what can happen. It's a poor pass, it really is.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. And winning it back. Well, an opportunity from the corner for Brazil to get right back into this match. And now the delivery. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Magnificent defending. Zhao. Gao Chen. On to Wang. Opportunity it is. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Playing it in. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So into the second half. Can Brazil battle back after that first 45? Into the advanced position. It's got to be! Oh, good save. It's a short corner. Could be! And able to get a body in the way. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Happy to take on the shot. And rattling the post. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Can they put it away? And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Zhang Jin. It could be on for her. It could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, sadly, too straight to worry the goalkeeper that time. Well, credit for that piece of ball winning. Now, what can she do next? This looks interesting. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. That's a good-looking ball. Chance to play it in. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. Really vital interception. Yang Lina. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. .30 to go then. And they need to get tighter. Is it going to be? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And just look at this volley. She reads the fly to the ball and then just smashes it with her laces beyond the keeper. That is brilliant.
And the ball is rolling again. Brazil really starting to accelerate away here. Zhang. This is looking threatening. Looked as though she was one step ahead of her opponent. The concession of a corner here. And time for the change now. And there's the delivery. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Can she find the right pass? Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Just the challenge that was required. Loves to attack from the wide areas. Surely! Can they put it away? Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Giving the ball away. Going well. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. And into the last 20 minutes. Oh, this is looking promising. An alert piece of defending. Well, a pretty ordinary challenge. It might be. Not out of the woods yet. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Good use of advantage by the referee. Well, the advantage wasn't helping them, and so now they get the free kick. And very deftly cut out. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Running with the ball confidently, and saved by the keeper. They favoured a short one here. Good pressure high up the pitch. Shot attempted. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Over it comes. And the danger's still on. Is she going to score? Simple save, really. So the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not exactly what the home fans had in mind when they arrived at the ground today,
What a
Stuart.
chance this is, Derek.
Oh dear, not a great effort, was it? And the keeper's given it away inexcusably. Oh, a goal! They've taken full advantage of a dreadful mistake by the goalkeeper.
Well, here's the replay, and if you ask the goalkeeper to play up from the back, that's what can happen. It's a poor pass, it really is.
And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Winning the ball back, what can she do from here? Putting them under the cosh. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again, and she's just been caught on the ball. That's a complete lack of awareness. It's a poor bit of play, really.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Superb block. Throw in for Brazil. Can they get in behind them? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again, and all credit to the goal scorer, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. She's got to have that covered for me. No wonder she's frustrated with herself.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Yang Lina. Tang. Going well. Oh, big opportunity. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Not a great pass. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Zhang Rui. Gao. Simple catch, really. Trying to really get at the opposition here. A wonderful intervention. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Defenders need to cover. And there it is! A goal! But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Well, very effective play in possession, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.